Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Solana price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. And starting on the daily chart, we're looking at several scenarios, of course, to be unfolding for the future. We can see here a 1, 2, 3, where it is an impulse for your wave 3, 4, and a 5, finishing a wave A or finishing a wave 1. In this case scenario, you would like to see, of course, a corrective waves in both case scenario A, B, and a C, where we saw a zigzag here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, finishing a wave C, finishing a wave B, or a wave 2. And in that meaning, of course, if you are in the yellow scenario for A, B, and a C, that means you probably have finished a wave C on the 1-to-1 fib level, $272 for Solana. Now, of course, these are your linear fib levels taken, of course. Now, of course, we can have some logarithmic fib levels, but this is very, very far. So far, we have touched the 1-to-1 fib level, and we have started to retrace toward the downside. So, does Solana has finished the bull run? Well, we're gonna see, of course, much more deeper inside this wave where we can be, of course, we can have finished a wave 5 here. In your blue scenario where you have finished a wave 1, you have wave 2 finished, and you have a wave 3 in a contracting diagonal here, and then 4 and then 5. You're looking therefore for a wave 4 here between the 0.38 fib level and 0.25 fib level. Don't forget also the 0.23 is also an uncommon target for a wave 4, which it can be as well possible for 127 in case we are bearish. Now, in that case scenario, of course, we are looking to retrace for higher for a wave 5 in a contracting leading diagonal, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, finishing a wave 1 probably, and then wave 2, and then explosion to the upside again for much higher prices. Now, if you take a look at another scenario here that it might unfold, which is in the magenta, where you have finished here a zigzag, as we can see a finished zigzag with the yellow scenario, and with it you have formed a wave A for the magenta scenario, and we're looking probably for 3 waves toward the downside, as a big deep wave B, probably, of course, to hit the 0.618 and 0.786. Now, I doubt, of course, that we can dive deeper to this far. I believe that this might be a much higher possibility scenario, which is a 112, which is coming as well next. Now, of course, this is the ultimate bearish scenario. It can be, of course, even, I mean, it's a wave B, so it is very general. We can have, of course, a 0.5, 0.38, probably, which are even much, a little bit higher. It can be the $18, I mean, anyway, from 200 to 18, still too much, of course. So therefore, very low possibility so far. We need anyway to pass those scenario first to say that, that we are moving with this ultimate bearish scenario. Now, the final scenario that it might be unfolding for Solana is a double 1-2, 1-2, and then here another 1-2, hitting maximum between the 0.618 and the 0.786. For a wave 2 in the orange scenario where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably finished wave 2, and then continuation for massive wave toward the upside, wave 3 and 445 in the top as well. So these are the scenarios that we might have unfolding, of course, for Solana. Now, of course, the highest possibility right now is your wave 4, as in contracting diagonal. This is in long term, of course. Now, if you take a closer look here, what's happened for Solana on the 4-hour chart, we can see that, we are looking for a wave 5. But as we said, we were having here, of course, a scenario where it was invalidated after an A, B, and a C, and we had to extend this wave 4 as a WXY here, WX and a Y, and to finish, of course, is this corrective wave 4. And if that is the case scenario that we have finished a wave 4 here, you are looking therefore here at an A, B, and a C toward the upside, where you have finished here a wave B and a wave A. 3 waves up correction and then impulse toward the upside. And that because we cannot really say that we are impulsive here. 1, 2, 3, 4, your wave 4 interfered with your zone 1. And of course, your wave 3 here again, it has again your wave 4 interfered with your zone 1 and then move toward the upside again. The only way that I can say we have topped for Solana here in wave 5 touching the 1-to-1 fib level, it is a possibility of a finished expanding diagonal. And that means it can be that your wave 4 has finished exactly here, and you are looking at an expanding diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And probably your wave 5, of course, still has to be one more wave zigzag toward the upside. Unless we are in a contracting diagonal toward the upside 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. But yeah, again, you're here 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 wants to hit, of course, the low. So let's draw this. So this is a possible scenario here for the contracting ending diagonal for Solana. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Let us put this into nice colors and shape. So let's put this here as a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is also ABC, which is a zigzag, right, for a wave 1. Now you have another ABC here, A, B, and a C for your wave 2, as you can see. Let's put this into white. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, your wave 4 would like, of course, to reach this area here in ABC as well, right? So we have already an A, B, and a C. We're looking probably here for, for a wave C to be finished. Now your perfect fib levels for this wave 4 can be the following. Here we go. So can be for a wave 4 in a diagonal. The following, the 0.618. I mean, now we are currently, in a perfect fib level for wave 4, by the way. It should be finished, But you still have the 0.618 that it might be as well, of course, for lower prices here, So we're gonna keep this as well. We're gonna keep it to see, of course, the 0.38 has been reached, and even the 0.5 has been reached as well. So very critical for Solana. In case that this doesn't work anymore as a contracting diagonal, your final way to say that we have finished a wave 5 in a 1-to-1 fib level here, and we're moving toward the downside is, as you said, an expanding diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now your expanding diagonal, I'm gonna remove this a little bit to clean up to see what's going on here on the 4-hour chart. So after this WXY here, I would say let's put it also in white. Here we go. This is the second scenario as 1 here, starting from here 1, 2, 3, 4, and looking for a wave 5. So for this, I would call also a bigger scenario here a little bit in micro. Here we go. And your wave 5 is still looking for one more leg toward the upside. So we would like to see, anyway, one more leg toward the upside. Your target for a expanding flat or expanding diagonal, wave 5 is the following. Very rare case scenario, by the way. I never did this, but because we are very close already. Here we go. These are your wave 5 for an expanding flat. Okay, so perfect fib level 1.38, 1.618, $400, $371. I would say, Solana is weird a little bit with the latest price action, how it has been invalidated here as an impulse and turning the things a little bit more complicated, into zigzags and so on. So actually, if we see a bigger move toward the upside, remember that, you will anyway invalidate your contracting diagonal because this wave will be longer. This wave 3 will be longer than your wave 1, which is not allowed. And you will have finished, of course, an expanding diagonal toward the upside. It's the first time I get so much deep into an expanding diagonal, but because I see it the only scenario left after a contracting diagonal. Remember, when all scenarios fail, we move to an expanding diagonal. And this is the case where I have to set this scenario here. In case we move higher, reaching these fib levels, then yes, I would suggest, of course, this is an expanding diagonal. And for your wave 1 here, if you take a wave 1, 2, your wave 3 target as contracting diagonal, wave 3, should not, as you can see, should not interfere or should not hit the 1-to-1 fib level. If we hit the 1-to-1 fib level, meaning invalidation of contracting diagonal, directly moving to an expanding diagonal, meaning we're moving as bearish toward the downside. Because if you are still less than 1-to-1 fib level, you still have 4 and a 5 in an ending diagonal. Yeah? So this is the difference, guys. That is a big difference here. So yeah, I would say, guys, this is the path. All right, for on the 4-hour chart for Solana, this is the path. We have a path for this wave 5. We have a path for a wave 3 here. Yeah, for a wave 3 in a contracting diagonal. Yeah, 3, and then I would say the 3 should finish anyway before this. Let's remove the 1. So wave 3 should finish between here, and the wave 5 should finish here. Somehow like this. Of course, a little bit more lower. Yeah, a little bit more lower. We would like to see a zigzag here. Yeah, a clear zigzag toward the downside. So probably this 0.618 might be hit at 211. Yeah. So yeah, very critical price action for Solana. As I said, it might be, of course, yeah, it might be the play here. Remember, if we are in a contracting leading ending diagonal, we would like to finish kind of like this. All right, here we go. There you go. One more leg and one more wave 5. Expanding diagonal, it might hit directly over $371. That was it for Solana. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.